So, all right, this is going to be a little bit weird. Currently we are live after 10, 6 minutes after 10, because I have to clean up and do a bunch of other things, but we're fine now. We are fine and we are back to streaming. Let's go. All right, we're back to streaming. It is the Monday where we have a new keyboard. We got the Zoom 65. This is gonna be one of those things where I wish I have what is it called? I will see if I can get the split spacebar on this one, because it's one of the few keyboards that have the split spacebar. I'm gonna see if I can get the Zoom 75 Taiga. However, it's only gonna drop, or the extras are gonna drop on May 30th. So don't go grab it, because I'm gonna go grab one. I need to grab one. I have a brown keyboard, I have a green keyboard, I just need a red keyboard. So hopefully there are some red in stock. And if you look at this, woo, we're back to the setup, baby. Let's go. And here's the crazy part about this setup. This setup, as you can see, there's a lot of shadow. It's a little crazy. I wish there was less shadow going on right now, and you can see that is just getting overexposed. But effectively, we have this white thing, and it pisses me off because I had spittle come out of my mouth by accident, and there's like a dot there now. Like, look at that. What the heck? I hate myself for it. Don't worry about it. Why? Just why? I was like talking to myself a little bit, going like, oh my god, I gotta get ready for stream and blah 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 blah. And guess what? Guess what? I was ready for stream. It's just it's a little late. It's a little doozy, but hopefully you guys can hear me loud and clear, because I'm using a different mic this time, because previously I was using mics like this because I wasn't doing any of the keyboard streams, right? Like, and you got this one over here, and then we can make it look like there's nothing here whatsoever, right? And then we can just aim this a little downwards, and then boom, we got a hidden mic. Well, at least over there, a hidden mic, and we're good. But no, we're gonna go lower and then there. But this is not the mic we're using. We're not gonna bother using the mic. We're gonna use another mic. We're using, guess what? An instrument mic, which is all the way over there, and it's not that bad. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not bad. And it's weird because it's giving me one side. I really have to double check what this sounds like now. Oh no. Where are my IEMs? I have so many IEMs that I don't, you know, I can just check it on my phone. I can pull up my own stream on the phone, right? Is that right? Okay, let's do that. Let's just do that, and let's find out if we are even being seen. Holy Jesus Christ. Alright, my personal profile. I'm live. Hello? Yes. Yes, my channel. Yes, please. Okay. What am I saying? Watch me get hit by ads. Oh, okay. So we're fine. Yeah, no, I don't hear much. There's not much noise. Come on. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. Damn! So it is just mono now. For some reason, this is giving me a mono output. I don't know why it's giving me a mono output, but it's giving me a mono output. So that's fine. I don't hate that. That is okay. Yeah. Weird. Okay, so there we go. We have that over there. Oh, right. Let's bring up these. There you go. Ooh, got some vibes going. Oh, did it die? Da-da-da-da-da-da. Woo. Weird. Okay, now let's grab the keyboard. Okay. So I was gonna get the frosted version, but apparently it was damaged in the shipping, and so they sent me a different one. Guess what? That might be damaged in shipping too. So okay. Is my name on this? Am I doxing myself? I just realized. I see a bunch of things. All right. Okay. Cool. Cool. Oh, we got all of the instructions. We got, what's this? PCB standoff single hole screw. Okay. Cool. Mirror black PVD. So we got this bit. This is the V3 version. You got the weight, which I cannot feel the weight of. And here is the actual keyboard itself. This looks like a shoebox. Why? Whew. Okay. V3 Mac Clear stainless steel. Alright, let's just take a look at this weight. No, let's take a look at the keyboard first. Let's take a look at the keyboard first. There, let's put these all aside. That's not a very weighty weight. Yeah, there we go. Here we go, Millitrix! Oh, okay. Oh, it comes with stabs. So I might be able to actually get that split spacebar, because I might have more stabs in the back. Okay, let's open this up. Alright, come on. Damn it. Ooh, okay. Does not look like there's any obvious damage. It looks like, I mean, the packaging looks like it was dropped, but there's no obvious damage on the unit. Like, to be fair, it was packed excessively, and even the bottom of this has foam. Okay. Ooh. Oh, yeah, I wish I had the frosted tail for this, man. Okay. Boom. Alright. Here comes the screen. Yeah. As you can see, we got the cafe brown. It's like blemish over there. That's fine, that's fine. Standoffs. And it is a ball catch system, as you can see. Looking at it on the camera, it is terribly light. In real life, it's actually not that light. I think it's, yeah, maybe one stop overexposed. Don't get me wrong. Okay, let's take all of this away. Let's put this down here. Let's open some of the weights and stuff. And I think we have to install the weights first and whatnot, because that looks like that's going to be a pain to get into if I do anything else first. Okay. Do I have the knife on me? Yeah, we do. There we go. That's all we do is go to the corners and then we pull these up and hope we don't drop the knife on the actual keyboard. It's amazing. There we go. Ooh, there's the weight. Ooh. Anodized rose gold. You've actually just gotten copper at this point. Yeah, it's a little too rose for me, as you can see. Okay, well, that's fine. That's the milk. Maybe. Oh, it's just a magnet. That's crazy. So I should have done that last. All right, opening up this one other package. Okay, so this is gonna be the plate. Yeah, thank you. All right, now I think I'm gonna need this knife for a little bit. Let's move these around. Touch. Okay. Okay. Maybe we just let it drop. It is a weight after all. Ooh. Oh, look at the screws that are included in the box. It just dropped out. Let's move this all to the side for now. I regret buying that very specific Anno. I don't think it matches. Okay. There we go. And we're gonna grab this. Alright, this is a weighty guy. It is indeed a weight. It is, I got the Mirror Black. And by the looks of it, that gets screwed down. Alright, let's try to lift this up. Some of these ball catches are coming off. That's good. There we go. All the ball catches are out. And yeah, that is a ribbon cable that will destroy my life one day. Okay, so this is the side profile for that, as you can see. The zoom 65. I like the side profile. It tapers off at the end versus anything else, because when you're looking at it in real life, you don't see anything. But from the side, it looks a lot chunkier than it normally would look. Alright, and then this is here. Okay, and then we can do this, I guess. Yeah, I don't think the black and the Anno makes sense. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I just don't. Yeah. Yeah, I don't. Look at that. That's fine. It's just, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. You think it's fine? I think it looks fine. It's not the worst thing. Brown, black, and rose gold. Okay. Okay, how's this connecting to anything? There's screw holes there. Is this threaded? Yeah, that's threaded. Oh, I see. I'm gonna grab these things. Take them off. That is... Oh my god, that is a VTuber Doxer right there. Damn. I just realized. Okay. Let's do this. We're gonna put this down. Boom. Look how lovely that looks. Oh my god, I like it. I really do. That's why I'm gonna put this down here. Yeah, and then we're going to take this out. Yeah, and then we're gonna turn it around. Boom, because we are going to screw it in on these screws, those 4 screws, I believe. Yes, it would be those 4 screws indeed. Yeah, there we go. And we're lining that up. And then we need this big old box. Whew, okay. Oh man. Okay, we got a big baggie. A little coiled cable. Alright, we're gonna take all of these out. These were from one bag. Alright. What is this? I'm curious as to what this is. I'm gonna open it, but I will keep it separate. Oh, that looks like it's a pogo pin of some sort. USB-C pogo pin. So this, I believe, would go down here. Okay, so we're gonna do this very slowly. We're gonna figure this out as we go, because I could not be bothered to look at the instructions. Well, the plus side, they give you a little nice little screwdriver to use. Yeah. It's like, go screw yourself. Pre-built, what are those? Oh man. Don't you love being in the custom keyboard hobby? It's cringe sometimes. Okay. I'm gonna grab that corner. It's not even magnetic. It doesn't really cost that much more now, does it? Yeah, this is why I wish I had magnetic screwdrivers and whatnot. And then we had it over here. Yes, we were just making sure we had the different screws. Whew. Oh my god, can you imagine? There's 2 screws. Yes, 2 screws and ribbon cables. So they give you 2 just in case you screw up. Don't get me wrong. I've done this multiple times that I know that I will screw up eventually. So I'm glad they do give you 2. An extra screw would be appreciated, but they don't give you that. Apparently this comes with a receiver for the 2.4 gigahertz adapter. And this might be my main keyboard for a little bit. I might swap it to... Actually, I might make it my work keyboard next week. Yeah, because if I make it my work keyboard, I get to use it a ton. And then after using it a ton, I can do a review on it. It's great. It's amazing. There you go. Boom. That looks like it's fairly flush. Actually, let me unscrew everything a little. Okay, and then make sure it is very much flush with the rest of the board. There we go. As flush as possible for now. There we go. Okay, that goes down there. We are going to screw in O-ring mount, floating pogo pin. We got the O-rings for O-ring mount. Spring for spring mount. Oh, you know what? I want to try the spring mount. Okay, cool. What's this? Leaf spring mount instead. Oh my god, there's so many mounts. All right, cool. This one I don't know. Screwdriver and others. What are these? I feel like these are that. I like how they don't mention which is which. Maglev mount. Oh my god. Oh no, this is gonna be a thing for a while. Keyboard feet. Okay. You got the feet. So I'm gonna guess that these are the screws for the plate. Where are the plate screws is the real question. Huh. No, I need to probably look at where it is at. These might be the plate screws. So there's 2 sections for plate screws. This is something. You know, I just realized something. I need to take this off. And the reason why is there's no cable connected to that. I feel like there's supposed to be a cable connected to that. Whether or not there is a cable connected to that, or it has to be a cable connected to that, I don't know. But my brain's telling me that there's... Actually, no, there isn't a cable, because that is the cable connected to that. I'm just an idiot. That's why I did it in the first place. I'm overthinking. I should just build. Yeah, there we go. And I've been overthinking lately. I was editing this morning, and I kid you not, holy crap, I tried to do it as fast as I could, and I miserably failed. At least my personal record because I was trying to do it within 2 hours, and I did it in about 4. So I was like, no, how dare I? I'm so slow. Yeah, to be fair, it was about a 18-minute video, and there was so many B-roll, and I didn't even shoot any of the B-roll myself, so I don't know whether it exists or not. But can you imagine trying to figure out, you know what? I think there's a shot of this, and there's just no shot of it, and you're like, oh my god, oh, destroy me. Why is this so stiff? What is this? What is in this? Okay, you know what? They do not want you to open it that way. You're just tearing it. We're just tearing it. That is just an item that you cannot... Ah, I see. I see why. This is the battery. Okay, this is battery 1. These are very dangerous. Don't get me wrong. These are very dangerous. Yeah. Then again, any battery is dangerous if you poke it, hard enough. Have you seen the whole fiasco Samsung had years ago? I think it was what, the S9 or Note 9? And it just burst into flames right in front of people in their pockets and whatnot. Just kept heating up and heating up and heating up and heating up. And whoo, holy jeez, that was crazy. Okay, so we got that there. Those are 2 batteries that allows us to use this wirelessly. Alright, this is... Okay, I do need to... It's a PCB. The PCB isn't anything special. It's the mounting hooks that are special about the actual PCB and the mount here. I think we're gonna use the regular mounting. Do we want silica gel mount? We're going to start with, I think the most interesting I want to start with right now is, because there are multiple mounts for this. Let's silica gel. I think silica gel mount or maglev. I think maglev is the way to go. Oh, maybe we don't do maglev first. Let's do the ones that are easy to remove first, because next we're just gonna tear this apart anyways. We're gonna use this. We're gonna use that. We're gonna keep the keyboard feet here, and everything else can be put into the side. Okay, we have the O-ring mount as well, and folding pogo pin. Okay, I'm that way. Alright, so we got, it's either silica or the O-ring mount. I think the silica makes sense versus the O-ring right now. Yeah, because that's a lot more involved than the silica. The silica will be the fastest because we are building it out first. I'm gonna put this aside as usual. Okay, and now we just need to make sure that we have this here. We have that there, and this goes onto one of the keyboards, onto the PCB somewhere. One of the keyboards. It's on the PCB somewhere. It's on the bottom, that's for sure. It's here. It's like this. This is the PCB. The bottom will be here, and there it is. Okay, that's a weird way to do that. I just realized. Because if you think about it, the ribbon cable connects here, which means this connects there, and the pogo pins don't entirely matter. The only reason you have the pogo pins is so that you can move between. I guess it still makes sense. Okay. It's connected to this. No, it's here. Yeah, it's connected to the right hand side. No. No, that's the USB-C, but that makes some sense, man. Yeah, that's the USB-C. It's pointing outward, so that's the correct orientation. Then why is this orientation facing outwards for the cable? The cable's pointing outwards. Why? Why would you do that? Why would you have it pointing inwards? I hate that. I hate that design. Yo, Tilt, what's up? I'm building keyboard. My keyboard is pseudo built. Not really. It's definitely nowhere close to being built. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, we have a keyboard. This is the Zoom 65. Alright. But I don't know which screws to use, so I'm going to look at the instructions real quick. We got this. There we go. Alright. Common connecting Bluetooth, important notices, blah 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 blah. What do you mean? Build guide, search Mellotrix to find the oh my god. It's telling me to go to YouTube in order to find. Oh my god. That is such BS right there. Okay. Okay. Come on. Come on. It's the Zoom 65 V3 build guide. I just need to know. No, that's Cube Tunes. I want it from them directly, dude. 7 mountain latency building. What's the sound test? They say. Oh my god. Alright. No, give me this. Please, thank you. All I need. Ooh, stop. Oh my god. The ads are crazy. Oh, the ads are going nuts. Why? Alright, the legendary V3. Alright, build guide indeed. Keeps the batteries hidden. Not part of the default package. Wait, I don't have that. Uh-huh. Oh, I do have to remove it. I'm an idiot. I was right when I have to remove it. Okay, so this thing is crazy. I have to connect the batteries to that first. Otherwise, it won't be able to power itself up. Boom, boom. Okay, they're all loose. Perfect. You can put that in there. I don't know how that's all standing by itself, but I'm gonna take you and have it go through this way. Oh, jeez. This wire just seems very flimsy. Don't get me wrong. Ooh, okay, how about, no? Okay, that does not feel right. There we go. Finally. Oh, that still doesn't feel right. Because that's not flush. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I just keep banging this goddamn battery around, why not? Okay, so that connects to this left hand section here. Let me just get rid of these screws because this is going to be annoying real quick. Okay, take me off. There you go. Stay there. Perfect. Now, We have the battery pack. These are going to connect in. Yeah. These are the exact same battery packs, so it's not like there's a left and right side. Is there? I already felt like I screwed up. I feel like I screwed up. What's going on? I'll add in one bit here. I'm going to try and click this in. Okay, it's just stiff, it's friction mounted. As per usual with these things, it's a friction mount. Boo. Alright, starting the ad. I'll be back. Gonna drink some water. Hot chocolate, I like. Alright, so we're back. We're back. We're gonna connect this battery. Ads are over. If you don't know, you do pause for ads here, and the reason for that is it doesn't really take much. All I do is pause. We don't really do much. Either we just hang here and do nothing, or I stop working on it. Typically, what I do is I go ahead and drink some water or whatnot, you know, go get a drink. That way, everyone else can go get a drink as well, and you're not missing anything on the stream whatsoever. There we go. Oh, jeez. This is the thing I hate about the magnetic sections of the Pogo. And then having to screw it in anyway. It is such a chore. There we go. I'm missing a screw. There it is. I found the screw. I would say I have a screw loose, but I found it. So do I really have a screw loose? Or is the screw losing me? Okay. There we go. Somewhere around there. That should be more than tight enough. And the sad part is there is no section where lifts itself up. So what I can do is I can just push that through, push it in, and push it down. And no, it doesn't want that either. Okay. It doesn't like that. This red wire is excessively long. I'll tell you right now. Yeah, cut the red wire. I remember there were a lot of movies back in the day, you know, especially since, you know, that era where there were some towers that got built and got torn down, you know what I mean? And the whole it's a threat was very normal back then. It was just, oh my god, this is such a tense thing. It could be so real. This could definitely happen in my lifetime. Little do they know, it's not gonna happen until about 2025. Yeah, but no. To take away from that topic, I'm just saying, there was this Jet Li movie where they were part of the bomb squad, and they went, oh my god, my lover got destroyed because there's this mad bomb man who put bombs on people and then forced them to have their lover to, you know, cut the wire, yada yada, blah blah blah, etc. Because they were like one of the best bomb squad people ever. So they set them up, and then they realized, hey, there wasn't just a red and black wire. There was actually a wire underneath the wire. Oh! That was hilarious. Don't get me wrong. I was like, oh, I see. That's amazing. That's cool. It's cool. You know, they use the regular 2-wire thing as the red herring, and then the real solution is underneath it. It makes sense. It makes sense. That's not bad. Like, don't get me wrong. It's not bad, but I could care less for it. Okay. Oh my god. Oh jeez. Oh, there's a PCB foam. Yo, you stick on the PCB foam? Wait. Uh-huh. Where's the weight? Dude, the weight. Hello? Where is the weight? Mounting and flex. Latency test. What do you mean? What? Oh, I'm gonna find out, I guess. I'm just looking at this going, oh no. I have one shot, one opportunity, and I'm gonna find out if I screwed up or not. Oh, oh. It seems to be fine. It seems to be correct, question mark? Okay. Okay, so we're gonna line that up. It doesn't seem to be scratching itself, so it doesn't seem like I'm thread locking anything. So I'm gonna loosely put these screws where I believe the weight screws are supposed to be. Alright, and then after that, once we figure that out, we are going to lift it up and hope to God that the weight holds properly. Because the weight normally is a little finicky. Okay, so I'm gonna push that down. We're gonna take this guy. And we're doing the crisscross method as usual. And then we're moment of truth. Pop. Oh, it didn't fall. The weight didn't fall. Ta-da! Oh Jesus Christ! I forgot the batteries were in there. Ta-da! It doesn't fall off. Yeah, I thought the batteries were not gonna fall. Okay, even though this is black, it does reflect weirdly enough. It is a black linear reflection. Okay. No, please, just stay down. I hate it. I hate this so much. Okay, this wire could be a better wire. Did I get it? I got it. Okay, same with this guy. Boom. Stay down. Boom. There we go. Woo! Woo, that took a little bit. Okay, that took a little bit out of me. I just freaked out for a second. There is no other way. I'm gonna tell you right now. In other words, there is nothing here. I wish they gave you at least some sort of plastic to hold this down, but apparently the internal weight is sold separately. Why? Right? Oh. But that's fine, I guess. Let's open this up and see if there is a piece of foam that allows me to make sure that it doesn't. Oh, this smells like chemicals. Jesus Christ. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! That smells like chemicals, alright. Goddamn. Alright. Alright. Where's that belt? Alright, there we go. There. Here we are. We got. Okay, I see. We do have a foam that allows us to use it here. Okay, good. Oh my god, I thought there was like no cover or whatnot for it. I hope to God, all I do is hope to God that this does not catch on fire. And that's all I got. That's all I got. Alright. Boom. Do I put the bottom plate? I think we do. Do we put it at the bottom? I believe. I'm not aware how this goes. I'm not aware. I'm gonna need the PCB for it. So we're gonna grab the PCB and we're gonna see how we want to mount this in particular. Yeah, because this is here. There we go. Come on. Come on. There we go. We got the PCB here, and we got some. We got the USB. Woohoo! The paired USB for the PCB. Oh Jesus Christ! All right, so this is going to go somewhat like this in this section. All right, and then to do about the silica gel. What? I'm very confused. Yes, silica gel goes into a weird part of the. That is not the PCB, that is the plate. That goes onto the plate. I understand. I have to connect all of it onto. Okay. Are these clip-ons or are these screw-ins? Let's find out. The Melotrick stabilizers 1.6. Ooh. Let's go. Oh, and it fell out. That looks like a clip-on. Clip-on stabilizers. Cool. You got palm plate, so we're gonna use the palm plate. Do I want to put anything else underneath? Underneath it would be. Hold that there. This one. Yeah, kind of. No, that's not it. It is nice and thick one. I do need this to be inserted though. Yeah, no, unfortunately, it looks like I will have to put this, especially given that I don't have an inner plate. The inner plate is probably the best bet for this. So this is the best way I can make sure that it doesn't really touch the inner plate, and I'm unlikely to poke anything. Okay, let's start with that. We're gonna take that. It's not even adhesive. It is not even really adhesive. Okay. Ooh, that's a nice satisfying peel for the most part. Okay, so it's tacky, but it's definitely not sticky. Okay, a little too much to the right. There you go. There. We are good. Yeah, that's about right on the left and right side. Squish it a little bit to the left, slightly to the right, and push it down. Alright. They missed a spot over here. It looks like they were going to put SMD. I think we're fine though. Okay. Yeah, there are items underneath this. That's crazy. Yeah, there are items underneath this, so I'm a little concerned. That's fine. That is fine. Okay. That's fine. That looks about right, and then I can take off this bottom layer. It's just to prevent dust and things from getting onto it. Okay, come on, like, how are you not peeling off right now, buddy? Come on. Oh, jeez. Oh, there it is. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's a lot tackier than the actual foam bottom. Come on. Yeah, it's not like it's sticking on or anything. It's just slightly tacky. That's all it is. Otherwise, this would just go on so much faster. Maybe I should have just removed this one first. Yeah, I should have removed this top portion first. So I'm just stretching it out. Bloop. Okay. Alright, unstretch it. I'm just gonna unstretch it. There we go. Push that down. There is that wire there. Okay. Okay, so there's the pogo. Got this guy. Gonna grab one of the wires. Ribbon cables. And we're gonna try to figure out where the... There we go. Actual thing went. Perfect. So this is over here. That is connected somewhere in this section then. What section would it be? No. That's towards the top. Oh, it's here. Okay. Alright, we got this. Lift up that gate. Alright, so effectively, we are making sure we lift up that gate. All it is, it's a closed and then open. So as you can see, that little bit there. And since these are bi-directional, there is no specific... Oh! There's no specific orientation to this, other than the right way up or down. Which is unknown to me right now. Aim Build guide, please, thank you. Blue side up, cool. Blue side up, according to one of the builds that is being shown. At least the one I'm watching on the YouTubes. There you go. Slot in, thank you. Come on, man, slot in. Slot in normally. Wait. These give me the heebie-jeebies because if I slot this in and it just clamps down. Yeah, I slot this in, make sure it's resting in there, and then I clamp it down. No, it doesn't even want to go. Okay, tweezers it is. Tweezers, come on tweezers. We got this, tweezers. Ah! You fell down. A real man would push us in really hard. I am a coward. It's fine. I just want it to look nice and clean, and if I bend this first go, that means it's going to be a pain. There we go. Boom, so it's mostly in. I just use the stiff blue section to push it inwards. Boom. There we go, and then the same will go to the PCB section, which will be a little easier to figure because it is floating and I can just wave it around like a bandman. Boom. That is stuck there. Woo. Okay. I feel like that is not the right way to do that. Because that is... Huh? What is that? That doesn't feel correct. Yeah, that doesn't feel correct at all. Oh my god, what is going on? Oh, maybe I twisted the other way around, so if I take that off, and then twist it the other way around. Boom. There you go. There you go, it is twisted the other way around. And now, no, I'm stuck. We're rock on a hard place. There we go. So we know that the PCB is working. That's for sure. It is now glowing red. Angry red. angry red. Okay, cool. Now I put on. This is the plate that we've got. Plate palm. PCB screw standoffs. I wanted to buy the FR4 plate, but I prefer palm just because it has the deeper, louder sound signature. Damn, that was painful. How does this go? It goes like this. Goes like that. Well, on the inside, we have this guy, which are standoff screws. That is 0.1 right there. So this is supposed to float a little bit, I suppose. And these are just standoffs in order for me to be able to push them out. Okay, where's the silica? Okay, let's attach the silica first. And then we can put the switches on. I don't know what switches we're gonna use. I just realized we could do melodic clickies. Yeah, we could do speed switches too. I really wish I bought switches when I bought this. Because if I bought switches, at the very least, I could do certain things. However, I think we're fine. Because I realize that I can actually buy switches next time. Because there is going to be more Zoom keyboards coming out, and I'd rather use it for that. And there's one more. There you go. Also, where's the other one? Where's the missing piece? Is there an off one? There has to be an off one. There should be an off switch somewhere in here. Okay. That is where the mount for it is, eh? Okay, so that's how that goes, I suppose. I don't like this mount. But that's fine. That's fine. Extra standoffs, and that's for those corners. Okay, where are we? Where are we? Okay. Yeah, I do have to put switches on first. There we go. Okay, we're gonna take you off temporarily. And unplug that effectively. There we go. Effectively unplugged. I'm gonna move you to the side. Same with those guys. Because the stabilizers will be after you mount everything on. Now, we are going to use melodic clicky switches. And then we're going to move to melodic. Yeah, let's start with melodic clickies first, and we're gonna put them on the alphas. I know most people don't like melodic clickies, but this should be fun. I just realized I need to play because this goes on the plate, which then goes on to that's where I need my spacer. Oh, Jesus Christ! There we go. Jeez. Stabilizers first. Oh my God, my brain! It's been a while since I did any of this. Oh my God. Oh. Where's this? I think we stabilize it first. Okay. Are these loop? Are these loop? You know what? We're gonna use them on loop. We're gonna use them on loop. I don't care. I do not care right now. Right now it is a turn of not caring. Push down. Yeah, man. I know for a fact that you're supposed to go down this way. Why do you refuse to go down? Huh? Come on. There we go. That's one. And ow. Oh, that bent my finger. Phew. Look at this. It is bent. Okay. There. Make sure that's gone in through properly. And press down hard. There we go. And that's all you gotta do. press down hard. Where's the rest of the right? There we go. Oh, I don't know. Is this a 7U? Is this a 6U? It's a U. It's definitely a U. Okay, I see where it goes. All I have to do is push it down. There we go. It's a difficult one. That is so loud. It is dry as all hell. We're using clicky switches anyways. This is fine. Oh my god. Alright, backspace. Alright, no backspacing from this down. No backspacing from this down. Boom. Where? There, you're in. Oh no. Just get it there. Just in there. Go. Be pressed. All right. And then there we got one over there too. Okay, so we got the backspace, left shift, right shift, and enter. Okay, so this is going to be right shift. No, that's enter. No, there's none for the. Let's enter. Yeah. Oh wow, they actually give you. Okay, so that's 1, 2. Wait, what? Okay, that's for the exit. All right, they actually give you 2 extra just in case you do want to do the split. Right? Am I dumb? That is 1. Normally it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then why I have 5? Okay, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay, but makes sense. Makes sense. I was just screwing myself over. Oh, dry stabs. Oh. Okay, whatever. We're doing drive stabs today. We're being brave. Okay. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Okay, so these are indeed what we have in here. Looks like we are good in general. There. Okay, and then we have this, which will help us keep it level for a little bit. So, yep, this will be the cube. There's Q, W, E. Okay, good. Let's use WE, and then we want a little bit on this side as well. That way we have a nice little even smorgasbord. It's gonna be the question mark, I believe. If I'm not mistaken. There we go. And then top as well. Yeah, question mark, period, and comma. There we go. All of them pushed inwards, and we're good. Meanwhile, me just using this little section to hold me down right now. Okay, maybe we just remove the silicone little things, that way we're able to push these switches in. These are not bad in terms of how they click. They're relatively, how do I call, silent, as you can hear. And then we're just gonna keep going, and hopefully the rest of the board will slowly fill up. There we go. Let's go to the right a little. There. Maybe we do need to go a little lower. Keep that lifted up a little. Okay, we're gonna use regular space bar. I don't know where that goes, so we're gonna do that last. We're gonna get all the alphas at least, and I believe I should have enough for all the alphas, despite using one or two in a different board. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I have it as a tab. Yeah. Yeah. I think tab is the right one. Yeah, tab. Tab. You can put on my tab. This up here. Make sure that's correct. Yeah. This is Z. For the Alt button. Okay, this is one of the few things I don't really like doing this. It just bends using the palm plate, because the palm plate normally you would definitely use one of these plate dividers, plate holders. What do you call it? Plate forks. There we go. Plate forks. It is a plate fork. Plate forks are normally used when you don't have space in between and you want to make sure that there is a correct divide between the plate and the switch. Yeah, which is what we're doing here. We're inserting switches into the actual PCB, and we should be good. Yeah, I'm taking my sweet time, not gonna lie. And I don't know about these plate cuts. It's one of the first times I've actually had plate cuts or lightning holes in my keyboards, and I think it's gonna not sound the worst, not sound the best, but the cool thing about this is that I get to try things out afterwards. Yeah, so hopefully this is gonna be about what, a month of content for me, potentially. You will get bored by the end of the month. You're like, oh man, we're rebuilding today. We're rebuilding the Zoom 65. Damn. How many Zoom 65s has we built? Well, technically speaking, one. Except, you know, 4 times. Can you imagine? Oh. Although I will admit that is me. I did the Neo Ergo, and I literally built the Neo Ergo about 8 times. I'm not gonna lie. So it's one of those, how in the world did you keep doing it? Don't you get bored? And the answer is kind of, but not really. You know? Okay. Alright. The reason I say kind of is because I actually like building the boards, and just tearing apart and putting it back together is a really good way to do that. And eventually we'll get to a point where I have at least 12 boards and I can rotate once a week, and it won't feel as boring, just because it feels like I'm actually doing a different board every time, even though technically speaking I'm not. Alright. Then let's do the top here. Top row. From the top row. There we go. What time is it? Oh, it's only 11. Alright, so it's 11. I'm nowhere near done. So that's fine. I will keep going. I will just do this a little faster. I did expect 2 hours for this build anyways. And honestly, I should get root beer switches for RNKBD. Oh my god, I just realized I might be able to afford them now. Yeah. Aren't root beer switches just pre-actuated switches of some sort? Because I feel like that's the case with a lot of the RNKBD switches. It's just, you know, smoothened out. And for a lot of people, having pre-actuated, the 1 million actuated switches, it gives it that smoother feel. But basically, the real reason people do that is because of what is called surface mating. And when you have a switch that goes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, you can reduce friction purely by having the surfaces mate against each other. In other words, the weird small impurities between each other, where there's this weird grinding that happens as it goes down, it smooths itself out just purely by daily use. So that's not the worst thing, and it does better than lube. Some people still lube it, don't get me wrong. But when they do that, they forget that they have to remate those surfaces. In other words, they have to put it back in to the exact same housing they took it away from. Okay. And eventually I'm gonna try this with the split space bars, by the way. Oh. You know what? No, I'm going to go with the stepped caps lock. We do not go with the regular caps lock here. Stepped caps lock is superior. I don't care if people say, oh, it looks ugly, there's this weird divot. Oh, yeah, okay. Who cares? It's more functional that way. It's so much more functional. Okay, we'll just do the arrow keys first. We're gonna do arrow keys first. That way, we guarantee that we are getting it down correctly, and that's gonna be the shift, I believe. Yeah, and that section is supposed to be the standoffs for the for the switch. Oh, sorry, for the PCA or the palm plate. Let's stand above there and make sure it is going through. Okay, we got 1, 2. We do need the shift to also be connected, so we're gonna make sure that's going through properly. Okay, yeah, that's going through properly. Same with the enter key, which is going to be sideways, sadly. Okay, and then it's gonna be the space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god, we have exactly enough for this exact board. Jesus. Is that right? Exactly enough for the board? No, we're one short. Are we one short? Oh, that's a little sad. Yeah, we're one short. Look. That is actually legitimately a little sad. Look, we got everything except for that one guy. Like, if we put one in here, that means there's one missing. No. Oh, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I think what we can do is we're just gonna use a speed switch somewhere, and we're gonna use it in the escape key. Actually, not the back escape key. We're gonna use it on the escape key. This is a speed switch, and we don't use the escape key as often. Which means it is one that won't really affect the sound tests. Right. Yeah, there we go. And the rest of the keys are just going to be your regular old melodic, what's it called? Melodic clickies. Yes. It is indeed melodic. It is indeed clicky. Okay. I believe it is. Is it here? It's here. Look at that. Boom. Boom. And then we had the piece of rubber. Uh-oh. Oh, there it goes. It's white on white on white, and I can't see a single goddamn thing. Alright, look at that. It is just sticking on, and that is not adhesion because you can just peel it off. But damn, that's crazy. Alright, we have this here. We're gonna put this on top. Have that connected. Ooh, that is flexing quite well. As you can see, the entire thing is moving up and down. Let's go! Alright. I do need another camera right behind me. I forget, I need another angle, so it's like 1, 2, 3 over the shoulder. I know Alex Sotos has this over the shoulder shot that is amazing, but at the same time I feel like I'm just copying them. But look at this, like this entire setup is not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Alright. Clickies, switches. We have this corner, which is mostly tied to the screen here. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna take this pogo and let it go. Alright, we're gonna grab that. Again. Oh yeah, the pogo just let itself go. That's good. Maybe this goes somewhere over here. Oh! Okay, open that up. And this is going to slot right in. What? Slot right in? I said slot right in. I didn't say wiggle like a slimy skis ball. Oh, that reminds me, regarding slimy skis balls, I did watch The Miserables, The Miserables, and Boo it has a technical happy ending. It's not the happiest of ending. Like all half the characters just wiped it. But at the same time, the quote unquote some of the characters like, oh my god, we live a happy life. We got married, and we went to heaven, and it's all great. It's all happy. It's all hunky dory. And I'm like, oh no. No, everybody must die. The guy must have some weird trauma. The guy was like limping. Dude, I don't even know the names of any of the characters anymore. All I remember was there was a woman, there was a dude. Well, at least and there was a cop. You know what I mean? I remember the beats of the story, but not the actual story. I don't care enough to tell myself, yes, that person did the thing. They did the thing. What did they do? The thing. Yeah, but yeah, no, back in the day, it was very much not a, oh, it's all about the wokeism of it. Because back in the day, if you wanted to make a social commentary on something, you had to make sure that it wasn't, by the way, we have a social commentary about you. It was supposed to be a little more, or it's supposed to be a little more, how do you say it? A little more subtle. Yeah, but this one was not subtle. This one was just like, no, the government is effing you over. You're like, oh? Say what now? Like, they're just screwing us over? They're like, yeah, they're just screwing you over. Like, but why? Cause they have that ability, I guess. Oh my god. Oh no, something happened. There you go. And I feel so skeezy. Boom. But the reason why it started with, oh, the skis ball. There was an actor who played the skis ball very well. They had that well, didn't you know? And they had this weird raspy voice, and you can hear the literal cuts in the voice. The fluctuations. There's a lot of detail, a lot of, not grit, a lot of rasp into it. And it was hilarious. Like, don't get me wrong, it was hilarious. Alright. Oh, it's green. Oh, it turns green, so it is a technical key tester. All of the buttons are working. I'll turn that off. Oh, that's on the right hand side. Okay. Why is it white? Oh my god, they're all working, buddy. And boom. Whew. Alright. Is there a way? There has to be a way to turn this off. Apparently there's a switch at the bottom or something to be able to turn this off. Yeah, look at that. It is relatively flush. And then what I need is to turn this upside down. Oof. And I think white feet, right? White. I think white feet, not black feet. Black feet matches a little too much. We can open this up real quick and figure that out. Because if we drop it, as you can see, boom. What do you think? Black feet, white feet? I think white. You got a little more contrast. You got that weird gold badge. Honestly, regret this one. It should have just been copper. And if you can get copper, that is worth it. Yeah, you got little white accents. I think the white accents make so much sense. Okay, there are hooks in it, but nothing in particular. So we're gonna go with white. I really wish this was one of those, how do I say it, friction fit instead. I prefer friction fit in terms of feet instead of any adhesives. But I get why they use adhesives. So for example, with this one, they could have literally just have feet with nubs on it. And that would quite literally make it feel quite nice. There we go. Oh, look at that. Cafe brown. And then you have this. A reflective black. Mirror black with white feet. There you go. Boom. Okay. And I know I didn't really show it off, but we have, how am I doing that? A keycap set that we are going to open for this, specifically. There we go. Oh, let's put that down. Put this aside. Okay, we're gonna clean up a tad bit in order to do this properly. As you can see, there's the keyboard. It looks diminutive. It looks smaller than it actually is. This is a 65, so is that. But if I put this to the side, it is slightly smaller. This is slightly smaller, and I do like. Okay. We have, boom, a box. If you don't know what this is Canon Keys and GMK, I believe. Yeah, Canon Keys and GMK. This is Cherry Cosmos. There we go. Give me the knife. We're gonna grab the knife today. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna open this up real nice. You know? What do you think? What do you guys think? Is it gonna be messed up inside? I heard that these are way, way better than the regular GMK stuff. Right? Ooh, look at that. You know, I just realized I really should have bought the spacebar stuff with it. Okay. I'm gonna take this out. Boom. Yep, that's a regular GMK set. Did they have spacebar for Cosmos? I don't think they did. I don't think they have a spacebar set in stock when I was looking at it. Boop, 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 oh my god, it looks amazing. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This looks like it's blank. It's not. Look, if I twist it in the light, you're gonna see the difference in hue. It's black on black. Oh, I love it. I had this idea back in the day. I'll admit it is the opposite way, where the legends themselves were the shiny color and the pure black were the actual keycap versus the legends. But damn. Woo. Okay. Put this in here. that's good. That's good. Okay, ad starts in about 54 seconds, and I'm going to. I'm smiling, but I'm going to run the ads, and I will be right back. And by the end of it, we should have a fully built keyboard. All right? Actually, no, I won't be doing anything. You won't miss anything. Don't worry about it. I will just go out, drink some water. Everyone, go out, drink some water. I'll be back in about a minute and 30 seconds. I'll see you in a bit. Ugh. Alright. We have returned. We hit the run ad button and the ad seems to have run. Okay. Dude, I can't even tell if I'm putting this incorrectly or not, and you can't tell if this is messed up. Dude, I can't wait to bring this to work and everyone just be confused. Oh my god, look at that. Ah, it looks so lovely. I like it. It's great. Damn. It's black on black. But seriously though, it's literally just, you can actually see the, can you see the number even? Oh, there it is. You can kind of see the number. There, right? See, that's number 3. Oh my god. It's near impossible to see, but you can actually see it. I can actually see it. Don't get me wrong. I love that I had this idea and someone executed it and I don't have to do anything about it. I want this, but now I want it in white, okay? I want it to be starburst. I wanted something like sparkly white with just regular white, you know, like Pantone white versus what? Yeah, so sparkly. I would rather it be the other way around though. Same with this very specific keycap set. I still would rather it be the other way around, but this is what we got. This is what we have. Okay, and also, is it just me or is that not rattling? That's not rattling. There's no lube in these tabs. Okay. Okay. That is concerning for my well-being. Because my mental state can't take that I don't have to lube stabs and have them sound good. Because they're not supposed to sound good if you don't lube them. But here we are. Okay, I want to bring this to work. It is such a lovely keyboard. It is a 65%, don't get me wrong, and 65% are notoriously bad for work. but I think this is gonna be great because if I can get, if I remember correctly, you can have a split space bar left and right, and then there's gonna be a center key, which is what my normal is, and my preferred method of actually having a split space bar, which is what we're gonna do next stream. I really, really want this to be a split spacebar keyboard. Yes, and this is one of the reasons I bought the Zoom series, is quite literally that this is one of the few keyboards that can be a split spacebar. Oh, that's caps lock regular. Give me stepped, please. Thank you. Thank you. Step caps lock. Oh, jeez. Why would you ever do anything else? There you go. You can see the caps lock. Shine it the right way. It says caps lock. It is much more apparent. There you go. Caps lock. There you go. Caps lock. Oh, I love this idea. I had this idea in my head a long time ago, but I had no money to make it myself. I don't know how much these group buys cost. I think it costs somewhere in the tens of thousands. Otherwise, they wouldn't be selling this for $200. And yeah, and then they only run a couple hundred to a couple thousand. And I think the profit margins on this, because it's such a low number, is probably about $50 to $80 per without shipping. So I don't think they're making a banging profit out of this if it doesn't sell more than a couple thousand units. I wouldn't be surprised if it's only a tens of thousands that are being made of these ones. Okay, come on. That's J. Oh, I can't see. Oh, I don't like this design anymore. That's JKL tilde. Okay, good. I'm looking at this guy. I can't see. Like, I can see, but yeah, dude, these stabs. What are these stabs, dude? They're a little stiff. Don't get me wrong, but they're not ticking. They're not ticking. That is funny. The fact that they're not ticking, I went like, how? Okay. It is a little slanted to the right, so I'm gonna push the left down. But yeah, that is stiff. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, it's a very slow return. Yeah, but it's coming back up. It's a slow return, but it's coming back up. Okay, we're gonna go through this a little faster because we don't really have that much time right now. We have about 15 minutes before I have to go back to work. Yeah, I have a bunch of things I have to do tomorrow. I have some filming and then some more editing and some hatred, you know, the usual. Okay. Just a little bit of hatred. Oh, why not? Is this correct? Is it correct sizing? No, it is correct sizing. There we go. There we go. You know what? I prefer the 1.5U, the 1U, and the 1.5U instead of 3 1.25s. Okay, this is the moment of truth because the spacebar is gonna be what matters the most here. That's still a slow return. You know, let's just move this up and down. Yeah, no, it's going crazy. And the music is kind of effed. Wait 1 sec. No, that is not it. I hate when Spotify does that. I don't know if that is some weird anti self-recording measure or something, but I hate it because you only get that from Spotify. Not gonna lie. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Why are you so stiff? Come on. What just happened? Alright, come on. I don't want to scratch anything here, bud. Oh, that's so tight. Oh, that is so tight. The actual stab just left the housing. I might be twisting something here. That's the problem right now. That's loose, and to take that guy off. Come on. I'm gonna maybe have to press you down. Let me just take off the entire thing. There you go. Yeah. That got loose. Oh no. Please get off. Ha! Why? I say I want to leave in like a couple of minutes here, and this thing happens. Of course, that's how this works. Why wouldn't it work any other way? Jesus Christ. Okay, and just so you guys see what just happened. Alright, if I put this back in. So you guys know that it's not just me. It actually just popped off. It literally just popped off. Okay. You have popped this back down in. But to do that, I have to take it off first. Oh! Okay. I keep forgetting that there is a cable in there. Hopefully, I can squeeze this in. Boom. That squeezed it back in. Holy. And we're gonna do this again. That's snapped in. You are both snapped in. Okay, and now we have a space bar. I believe, yes. Oh, no. despite having double prongs that are reinforced or reinforced prongs, it still got bent. Okay. Alright, this is why we want to make sure everything's hunky-dory. Yeah, that's green, so we're good. The hard part is this very specific space bar. And I'm hoping we just push down the center. Okay. There we go. The left side is going deeper than the right. Okay, and then I have to pull this left one up a little higher. Oh, that's it, okay. Oh, finally. Alright. These here, what is this? This is pause, print. Okay, good. Okay, this is Alt and Super. We're gonna go Alt and Super. What are you? I can't see. Oh. Control. What is the default? I don't know what the default is for this board. Does it have the default? I wish they just give you the layout as well, instead of just the instructions. Yeah. Look at those instructions. That's a lot of instructions. Okay. Either or, you can't really see it, so we're gonna use Super and Alt. And we're not gonna care. Boom. And these are the arrow keys. Okay, we have right, down, left, and up. Okay. And up. Yeah, that sounds about right. Gonna take this up here. And we need the shifts here. No, that's control. This is shift. Please be shift. Nope, it says backspace. I have to read it like this. I'm like, what'd you say? The font is slightly too small. I think the font can be larger and it would be much nicer that way. There's the shift. I found the shift. Is this the correct size for shift? That is the correct size for shift. Now I just need to find the whatever these are. Okay. So if I go into VIA, alright, and give me this guy. So she's a VIA or Vial, I guess. Preferably Vial. We could just use the key tester, I suppose. Okay, what are you? This is Alt, not Super. This is Function by the looks of it. Delete, up and down. So we got delete, up and down. So where's delete? Where's page up? So this is page up. And this is page down. Okay, so we're gonna go page down. And this is gonna be page up. Oh my god! And then where's delete? That's end. Oh my god! I can barely see it. That is Super, Control, Super. Oh, wait. Is that blank? Oh, that's alt. I see it. It's alt. It's alt. Yeah, it's alt. That's end. It's end. What are you? What are you? Dude, I cannot see this. Do you see it? Is it blank? There's a dot. There's something there. Oh my god. What is going on? There has to be something on it. There is. Oh, it's function. Oh my god, I am straining here, buddy. Okay. Oh. Where's delete? Oh my god, I found delete. Do you see it? There it is. Delete. Delete. Oh my god. Dude, I do not ever want to drop this set. Imagine dropping this tray. This is going to fingerprint. You're gonna just be like, oh, which side? Because here's the thing. Unlike something like GMK Dot or GMK Metropolis or Milkshake DSA, you can tell what it is, and there is a way to put it together. With GMK Dot, it doesn't matter. As long as you get the row correct, it will look the same. This? No. The letters are actually on it. In other words, you can't just go, no. I don't want to do it. Oh my god. Oh, did I hold that? I screwed something in there. Okay. There you go. And then plug that back in. Nope, that's going through. I hit a button. I hit a button. I hit a button of some sort. Oh, that's going through. I don't know. Why is it blinking? Why is it blinking? 1. Number 1. When power is below 3.4, the backlight turns off and the red light flashes at the keyboard and the sleep and shuts down. What do you mean? Max is the Windows system. Oh no. I hit function something. I hit function something. Operation function Q. Long press for 3 seconds. Short press. Function W. W will flash operate during. Okay, wireless connection operations. You know what? I'm gonna hit function Q. Yeah, now it's just blinking. Right? Here. It supports QMK and VIA settings. Guys, I'm looking at the instructions and this is a lot. Screen says function backspace. Okay, so if I function backspace, that turns on. Alright, so if I hold function for 1, there we go. That means I can go back in here. No. What's hold function? Okay. Function T. Okay. Function QWERTY. There we go. Function T. Function T. T. Hello? Oh my god. Switch to wired mode. Oh my god. What is the default layout of this thing? Oh my god. Zoom. 65. V3 default layout. Oh my god, user guide. Thank you. Nothing is working. Where is it? Usage instructions manual. Manual, thank you. No, this does not help me. Plate file? Oh my god. Usage instructions? Oh, okay. Oh my god, no. Zoom 75 V3 screen usage guide. No, that's not what I want. Via usage instructions. Load. Okay, it's still blinking though. There has to be a reset. Because it was working earlier. We were able to hit buttons. And then, as you can see, like, what's going on? Something's going on. Alright, like if I hit key tester. Oh, what? Did I just... Oh, what? Okay, so I can just go ahead and try this. So if I go and call this, pause that, and then try this. Oh my god. Oh, I forgot the comma. Boom, I'm so slow. But that's not bad. This is not bad. Don't get me wrong. Guys, like, oh my god. It's not bad. Holy... Look at this. This is a Zoom 65. We are going to eventually. I don't think we have a split bottom, but we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna get a split bottom, and I'm gonna find out if they have a Cosmos in split space. Okay. Jesus Christ, why did I laugh? I lost there. I lost there. No. But yes, that is the Zoom 75 with clicky keys, and I don't hate it. Can you imagine? This actually doesn't sound bad. Like, oh, not bad. All right, let's actually read this. Read this quote. This is from Yahare Ore no Seishun Love Kome. Kome wa machigateru Hikigaya Hachiman. Hikigaya Hachiman. Oh my god. All right. And it says, I don't want other people to mention myself. Besides, if I can be changed by a few words, that wouldn't be myself, would it? That would be yourself, actually, because yourself would engage in these types of things. Therefore, you are the type of person that would like to do these types of things. Yeah. AKA change. Alright. Alright, let's do one more. One more. And let's see if we can get a better thing. And again, this is the Zoom 65. Oh my god, ad starts in a minute. Okay, I'm gonna start the ads. I'll be back in a minute 30. I will drink some water. And this is a Dear Mario. I don't like this. We're resetting that. I don't know how I'm supposed to help you, but I can't. Instead of being your support, I'm your weightlifter. Good. This is a nice quote. This quote we can do. I'm gonna start the ad, and I will be back in about a minute 30. See you guys in a bit. All right. We are back. Holy. Okay. Again, we're gonna do this quote. Let's go. All right, and see how it goes. Let me pause the music. Okay. Got it paused. This is the Zoom 65 with melodic clicky switches. I know, I get it. Like, oh my god, he's using clicky. It's clicky switch. It's fun. We're gonna test a bunch of other switches on it. Over time, we're good. We only have one plate though. And this is the GMK Canon Keys Cosmos set. It looks black. If I take this out. If I take it out, and then we're gonna go boom. It looks like it's black on, nothing. But if you look very closely, you can see that there are legends. There are legends, and it's just black on black. It's rare that you get black on black, and I just love the fact that we got black on black. Oh, it's so good. All right, anyways, that's the keycap set. I love it. This is hilarious. And I'm going to connect it via USB. We're not going to use the wireless yet, but let us type this out. Boom! Not bad. Not bad. And honestly, it feels fine. I'm using the silicone, before I forget, I'm using the silicone gasket mount. And as you can see, the flex here. That is quite a bit. I really should get another camera on the side. That way you guys can see it properly. But if I move this up, you can see the flex there, right? And the entire board is moving, so the entire PCB seems to be moving, which means you're getting an even, for the most part, feeling all the way around. Okay. And I like how clean it sounds. I only have the bottom layer of foam installed, the two bottom layer of foam installed. The plate doesn't have any foam, so I have the foam here. So there is this foam layer that allows it to have a cleaner signature, but I didn't use it. Okay, as you can see, and it will stick on. It is slightly tacky. This is why they have the gloss cover here. Same with the in-between, right? Boom. And this normally goes, I think this one goes in this manner. Yeah, it goes in this manner. It will be almost everywhere. Almost everywhere except for the spacebar, and the spacebar is like that. It is a little sticky when I first got it or first installed the spacebar, so be careful when installing the spacebar on the Zoom 65. There we go, and we're gonna reinsert that there, and that's fine. By default, it is red LEDs, which is fine. Oh, in terms of, let me just unplug this. I'm getting tired of trying to lift this up. This is not a keyboard that wants to be lifted up. This is a side profile that is lighter than, like, I'm looking at what is being shown. It is much lighter in the video than it is in real life. This is much darker. Like, don't get me wrong, that's the color. That's roughly the color that I'm looking at, even though it is in this lighting. That is just picking up a lot more light than I expected to. All right, so this is a really nice side profile. So this is how it look on the desk with the side profile here. I do like it. It's nice. It's chamfered. On the top section, there is two sections to it, as you can see. It is cut in. So looking from the top, there is a top bit here. I wish I got the frosted tail light, but unfortunately they ran out of it before I could get to it. The frosted tail light would have been so much nicer, personally. thinking, but that's all I can get. We have a screen on the top right hand corner. I think the screen is tilted on the inside. I don't know how I would go about fixing that. And just like the front, the back is the mirrored black PVD, polished something, polished vinyl design or something like that. I don't know what PVD stands for actually. I'll be real. I just assume it's polished, and there's a fingerprint already. There's a single fingerprint. Look at that. It is cool. I decided the white, that way it works as accents for it. So if you want to see it really dark, that's good. Boom. This is going to be a horrendous thing to try and photograph, but I'm going to try to photograph it because this is my nightmare in terms of being able to photograph something. Because look, you can see my entire room just by me doing that. Okay, holy, put this down here. But yes, I do like it. I think the sound is very quiet. This keyboard is terribly quiet because if I'm hitting the spacebar, that is quieter than normal. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it is quieter than normal. Because normally, even this one is much better. Right? So yeah, see, that is louder. So we are going to talk about the unbearable lightness of being as well. But I do like how this sounds so far, but it is being marred by the clicky switches that I can't quite tell what it actually sounds like. Okay, again, source the unbearable lightness of being, and that will be the, oh, sorry, that is going to be the quote that we're going to go with, and it goes, I know I'm supposed to help you. Oh wow, my brain just went. Okay, again, here's the quote. I know I'm supposed to help you, but I can't. Instead of being your support, I'm your weight. Life is very heavy to me, but it is so light to you. This could be an issue of perception because I've seen it where a lot of people look at another person and think, wow, their life is going great, it's amazing, there's no issues in their life, not knowing what that life that person is leading and only seeing what they see in their own life versus what they see on everyone else's life. And given the age of social media that we have now, there is a lot of people who look outwards to other people's lives, and all they see is, of course, they see the good parts because you only want to share the good parts. So you share the good parts, they see it that way. I know I'm supposed to help you, but I can't. Instead of being your support, I'm your weight. So everyone feels like everyone is dragging each other down, but no one's really helping each other because of that. But honestly, if you accept yourself and you know where your weaknesses are and know where your strengths are and what you want to do in life, you can push yourself to do all of those things while simultaneously being able to help other people. But of course, if you're going the other way, you'll be like, oh, you're going the other way. I can tell you where you're going, but I don't know if I can help you because I'm going this way. And if you can figure that out, you can be with other people that instead of being a weight, you feel very light because you're all going in the same direction. And that's pretty much it. That's all it is. All you have to do is that. You know? Instead of being your support, I'm your weight. No, you're not weight to anyone. You're dragging people down because you're going in a different direction in life. Not because you're heavy, per se. There are people who wants to go one way in life, and there are people who wants to go another way in life. And if those are opposed to each other, that's one way to say that you are a weight. But it is so light to you. So people just keep going. And you want to drag yourself one way, but you see other people going another, and you want to follow them. But your path in life is much, much less heavy when it's something you want to do anyways. Okay. Alright, so that is the Zoom 65 stream, and it is absolutely freaking awesome. Where do we go? We have to connect this here. And okay. Yeah. So the Zoom 65, it has its issues. I don't like how the wire or the ribbon cable is arranged on the left hand side or into the PCB for the power. I don't like it doesn't come with a cover for the actual batteries, and all it is a piece of foam. That feels very bad. It is very bad. Like I would not suggest doing that. That is you could have just given any piece of metal that we can screw in and it would have been fine. But no, they didn't do that. The screen, it's okay. I'm looking at it. It is decently bright. It's not horrible. It is tilted a little towards the user, which I think is intentional. Or it could be that I have a defective unit. One of the things that I haven't really shown is the nice chamfer. Oh Jesus Christ. Look at that side section where you get a little bit of a chamfer, and it is anodized a different color. It's a copper coloration, at least on the cafe version, and I like how that looks. I'm probably gonna turn the LEDs orange when I get the chance off stream, but in red it's not too bad, and I do like how the chamfer looks. Like, look at that. Oh damn. Imagine having a chamfer. Okay. Alright, anyways. Let's see. I'm a raid. You know what? You guys can use some pirate software right now. I'm gonna send you guys the pirate software. Looks like there is some VODs going on, and they should be able to hit that creative juices for you. The stream is starting, so we're gonna raid, and I'm gonna see you guys next time. Tomorrow there's going to be what's it called? Oh, 2 people. 2. You know what? We're just gonna raid it too. But tomorrow there is going to be the usual photos, but we're going to take photos of this, and we're going to try to showcase the keycaps, because the keycaps themselves are crazy. I love the idea, and I want to be able to showcase black on black, and that's going to be an absolute nightmare to photo. Same with the back side of this very specific keyboard. It's going to be terribly hard, but we're going to try anyways. Anyways, I'm gonna see you guys next time. I'll see you guys tomorrow at around 9 to 10 as usual for photo stream. Make sure to have a nice one. Bye.